My name's Tommy.
I'm Sherelle.
And I am Jason, and we are
the Atlanta Tableaux.
Every week we're going to jump right in with a wonderful drink, and this week the drink is a berry sex splash. It's a very good drink. Let me get a little to it. Oh, that's wonderful. It's a simple recipe. It's a good moscato, a good champagne, a frozen fruit juice concentrate, and some fresh strawberries. And it's, you know,
and in this segment, we're just going to talk about people and different actions that we would like to just quiet down their actions. So I'm going to talk about the Religious Reform Freedom Act. And this is just a new bill that people are enacting. It's already been enacted in Arkansas. And we just want to make sure that people are aware of what's going on. To judge anyone based on anything besides who they are is ridiculous in 2015.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, discrimination in 2015 should be there.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, they're taking it to a whole nother level where, I mean, it's very obvious discrimination because of certain parts they want to take out. They did reform certain ways on it, but a lot of people didn't agree with it, and now they're almost like, well, we don't even need to have it, which is like, makes the statement of, really?
Yeah.
Well, anytime you have to clarify that something is not discriminatory, it probably is discriminatory.
Of course,
Exactly.
of course, yeah. All right.
So my have a seat moment is for Miss Tamar Braxton. Now, Tamar went on her show, The Real, and she just started bubbling up like this. And she said, sometimes I have to ask my friends, do I look like a Muppet? Now, the gag is Miss K. Michelle and her have been having a beef going back and forth. And now Tamar is accusing K. Michelle of bullying her and calling her a Muppet. And she got on her show crying and waxing long about nothing. And the gag on the whole thing is, and for people that don't know, the whole beef started between K. Michelle and Tamar because Tamar interjected her nosy self in K. Michelle's business. Had nothing to do with Tamar, and she interjected herself. Now she's trying to play the victim. I don't like people that play the victim. And Miss Tamar, have a seat.
I'm going to co-sign on that. Playing the victim is so played out.
And the gag is, you know, Muppet babies, they do the same for you.
Oh. All right then. Well, my have a seat is Justin Bieber, and specifically his roast. Justin, have a seat. We're having a roast. You're not even like interested in the whole thing. People really didn't even know what to say about you, which makes its own kind of statement, I think. And then at the end, you're gonna have a heart-to-heart with the public and your fans on how you're gonna be better because apparently you just got roasted, and I guess that gives you a clean slate. And have a seat, like really?
Yes.
I totally agree. I mean, the thing about it, a roast with Justin Bieber, it's not much material. I mean, he looks like a girl. He has no material, and he's a spoiled brat.
His girlfriend is cute.
I could have did the roast in 5 minutes.
Which girlfriend?
The one, okay.
The new one?
No, the one he had before. The Disney Channel.
Selena?
Boom. She's pretty.
Yeah, well, they kept making jokes about that too, which almost sounded like Selena was roasted more than Justin.
Oh, wow.
Alright, we're going to segue right into urban word. My urban word of the week is going to be really simple, and I'm going to keep it on fleek, which means on point. And I'm sure most of you have heard about it. I just wanted to bring it up because Nicki Minaj is saying it, and everyone's using it more often. Now in Atlanta, I've heard it for probably about 2 years, so it's not new, but...
Yeah, I just hope that that's one of the words that we bury at the end of the year. So if we can fleek, fleck, fluck that dictionary, I would be really excited about that.
I have no opinion on it. I mean, it was nice in the song though, but I just couldn't see myself using it in daily life, personally.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's overplayed.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So my word is gonna be memophobia. And I liked it because I just thought it was hilarious because it pretty much means to have a fear of any photo or video of you going viral and becoming infamous on the internet. And I mean, people live for this nowadays. You know. So I just think it's really funny that they come up with a term for it.
I mean, it's true. In the digital age, everything that you put out potentially could be disastrous. So you have to watch. It could be a real phobia. People like me just have it together. So, you know.
Well, I think
we don't have those phobias.
I think it is. I mean, it nowadays it's not just even the people who talk about or make the video and put it out there. It's really like the people who review the videos or put their comments on the videdos. I think that's even more embarrassing. Although I mean, for us it's funny, but I could only imagine if I was the video.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I like my control over what I do. So.
Exactly. And my word is punchpology. It is an apology that is stated, but it's combined with a verbal punch, so that the recipient is left unsure about the actual sincerity of the apology. So it's basically shade.com. So you know you did something wrong. So it's like, girl, you know you're right, but you really are ugly. So.
Well, I mean, in the South, we usually use, like Phaedra Parks. We try to make things sound like a sugar cone, but really it's, it's
a shit symbol. And so our next segment is the Tableaux Flick, and every week we're gonna pick videos that speak to us. And the video that spoke to me this week, going again to Justin's roast, Martha Stewart absolutely slayed the children. I heard the silence of the lambs was there. No one could speak because Martha was speaking. I mean, she roasted everyone on the stage.
You wanted to be on the stage with her, right? But like, Martha, roast me. Like, what recipe am I? Like,
I mean, from Kevin Hart to Ludacris to the little white girl that she said was in the porn. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know her name either, but it was good. It was good.
But Martha Stewart, baby, that was good. That is my Tableaux Flick for the week.
Yes.
Okay, so my video for the week is going to be Pendulum, and that was by FKA Twigs. Yes, I clearly am the weird one out the group, and you will know why if you ever see this video. But if you listen to the words and see how good she looks at her own hair, you will just ignore the words and just watch the video.
I just want to say it is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's pretty horrible. And I think that she could put Ambien out of business. Because maybe you can play that song, baby. And you won't have to count.
No, we need to introduce you to some of the other videos she has and some of the other music, because there is some good stuff. It really is. I mean, it is weird. It's out there. Sherelle knows it's out there, but I do like the song. It's really good.
Oh, man. I mean, the thing
it's a trend now.
Oh, it is. And if you can't go to sleep, put on this Twigs girl.
Jason's gonna have that on his sound maker tonight. Well, I like it, and being a hairdresser, I like that she used the bondage with her hair. I thought it was very unique.
Very 50 shades of grayish.
Yeah, I wonder, they never talked about it, but they should put that in the video, like undercover.
Yeah, but
that's what they
her
talked
outfit
about.
totally was gray though. So
it was just hair. It was all braided hair.
No, but the bra thing was gray. Okay.
Was it?
It was.
I'm gonna have to look at it again. All right. Well, my Tableaux Flick of the week is Clean Bandit, Rather Be, featuring Jess Glenn. Now, you know that I would say it's Jess Glenn's song because it's like any other artist nowadays who's a producer and they make it their song. But, oh my gosh, this is such a good song. It's gotten over 260 million views on YouTube. Like, you can't go wrong with that. And the video, now, it's strange. I really like it, but it does take a while to figure out. I'm guessing that she keeps seeing the Jess Glenn and Clean Bandit because she loves the song so much. So that's what I get out of the video.
I mean, it's a great song. This is actually good music.
Yes.
I could put my stamp of approval on that.
I'm just gonna stop him.
Punchpology, there's Sherelle right there, huh?
I'll take that. I mean, I can't deny I do like the song, but I really, really, really did not get the video. It was cute, yes. But, I mean, really? I saw her dance. So the next segment is going to be Tableaux Sutra, and this is just where, we will help you out with some intimacy things or just something to get you going on your own. So mine is gonna be to swallow or not to swallow.
Ooh.
I mean, like we've all had this question in our minds, even if someone didn't ask us. And you know, I think it really depends on who you're with, because some people just be like, the bathroom right there. But other people,
Oh, like there's a tissue.
You know, hey.
Well, being a almost married man,
Okay.
almost.
Yeah.
We do, but I think in a relationship, if you're into it, you know, people are gonna go wrong, you know, because you should know about each other's stats at that moment. And I mean, you know, I like a little bit of juice.
Well, the thing, I guess I'm the prude in the group. I don't do the cum shucking. Or the swapping of that kind of stuff. I'm trying to not swallow.
I don't do a
Matter of fact,
kissing thing after.
Do not let it happen. It's gonna be blood on the dance floor.
So how is it with like lesbians?
I mean,
It's cum shucking.
I mean, first of all, there are things called dental dams, newbies. Go find them, please do, for your own safety.
Especially if you don't know the person. Like I
So
said,
my Tableau Sutra segment this time is gonna be about rub-a-dub-dub. Your balls need to be in the tub. And it's just talking about hygiene. And, you know, not to get too personal, I had an incident in the recent where someone came to, you know, do, and when they, you know, opened up, it was just, it was a stench, you know? And I'm gonna talk about gay men for just a second. So, gay men, the whole region needs to be clean. We're talking about cheeks, in between the cheeks, on the balls, and the apparatus. So all of that has to be scrubbed good. And so when I go to lick on any of those, there should not be a stench.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna talk about soap, antibacterial things, a good wipe, hot water, a loofah. You know, so just use all of that so that when we have the sutra,
Yes.
everything could be
Yes.
neutral.
Oh, I like that. All right. I mean, my opinion on this, I mean, I can't go wrong with that. But I think you should already like know, especially like if it's, you know,
It should be standard procedure.
before you leave the house.
Before you-
Especially if you're gonna go somewhere.
And you bottoms. You know, I'm just gonna talk about you for a second. Listen, you know what happens down there. And then you, can you? No, I can't. I'm just saying.
Well, sure. How do you feel about this, especially from a women perspective?
Feeling a little taken aback right now. Yeah, so definitely would like for you to, I mean, even more so than you guys a little bit, because you know what happens to
That
women?
tuna casserole can get wrong,
I'm
baby.
just saying, anything that bleeds for a few days needs to make sure that you're good afterwards, and y'all
That's
bitches
true.
know who y'all are.
Talk to me.
Okay.
I mean, I always wanted to know, like, with men, you know, I mean, it's easier to clean because everything's visible. With women, it's not visible. Like, is it easy to clean, or should it be?
Massingale.
I mean, I guess as a woman, you should
I'm
know
gonna say
this.
it is definitely easy. You are born with it, okay? Don't act like you don't.
All right, and that's going to segue us right into our position of the week after you get yourself hygiene and scrub, a dub. It is called the seated scissor position. Now, this is for the straights, the gays, the lesbians, everyone alike.
Yes.
This position allows the penetrator to have control in order to determine the depth and the angle of penetration. Very simple for the penetrator, could be woman or male, just to lay flat with their knees bent while the person's on top, cat corner. And I like it because sometimes, being a bottom or being a woman, you think you shouldn't have the control. You know what?
Not
Take
me.
care of that, okay?
Not me. Okay. Women, we like to be assertive lots of times. So don't let nobody tell you you have to do anything.
All right.
All right.
Work the middle.
Just say.
Work the
Okay.
new position. New positions.
What do you think about it, Jason?
Well, I think it's wonderful. It sounds interesting. Long as, you know, whoever is in control is, you know, really working it. I'm
All
cool.
right. Now make sure to follow us on Facebook, and you can find out about the position and anything else we listed.
Our next segment is our Kiwi Letter. The reaction last week was so phenomenal, and so the letters are pouring in. We want you to write us your letters. And so this week's letter comes from Hot Guy That Can't Fall in Love. And he writes, Dear Atlanta Tableaux, my problem is that every guy I go out with ends up finding me very sexy, and they always fall in love too fast. Even though I care about them too, there's no chase, and then I lose my sex drive. The more they hit on me, the more I question that they are A, not attractive enough, B, have low self-confidence, which is a turnoff for me, or C, they're emotionally needy, or D, that their feelings appear to be feminine in trait. And in turn, I lose sexual interest. I want to be in a relationship, but I lose all desire after about 3 months of being with someone. I also don't cheat because that's not my style. Why do I always get turned off when a guy falls in love with me? And what can I do about it? I don't like the feminine emotional attachment that a guy in love with me has. Signed, Hot Guy Can't Fall in Love. Hot Guy, where do we start? So the first part that I would start with, you think too highly of yourself. That's number one. If I had to rate the things, on the number one would be that you think too highly of yourself. And honestly, if you're real with yourself, you have all these A, B, C, and D's. The truth of the matter is you're a whore. And you really don't want to be with just one person.
I feel like he says that himself almost, I think.
Well, the letter is proof of such.
Yeah.
He likes to chase. Once he's conquered his prey, he's on to the next one. And usually that chase is a few months.
And I mean, it sounds like it's a gay thing. Gay letter, and he's gay. I can see that, you know, and even for other straight guys or other people in relationships who are sexually active, they like the chase, but that's it. You know, they want the relationship, but they don't want, they want something new, or they want something better, or something with interest, you know, and I think the digital area also hasn't helped that, because, you know, a piece of meat is just a click away.
Well, I mean, I think of Atlanta as a candy shop, where you can go in and get whatever piece of candy you want. You can change the flavors, you can get it from this jar, that jar, and no one wants to stick with just one piece of candy when there's a store full of it. So this is what is going on with this hot guy. First of all, I just question how hot you really are. I just really think it's really condescending that basically you're saying that the reason why you lose interest is because you're so hot and these people are not as hot.
I don't think that's what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
No,
I read it and then I looked again.
He said I lose interest because there is no chase. So what he's saying is
because he's conquered them.
Right, but why can't you put it more in fight is what he's saying.
Well,
so he needs someone who does
how long of a courtship? How long is the chase supposed?
Well, that's the thing. Like after a while, you know, the chase ends. You know, you can still have like those dates or do like fun things that are
you can keep it interesting.
But I don't think that natural thing is gonna be there.
Well, see, and this is what I say all the time. I don't want to chase somebody that don't want to be caught. Well, he doesn't want to be caught.
Okay.
He has no intentions of ever being caught because he likes to run.
Well, what do you think, Sherelle? What do you
give it to me?
I mean, I just don't think that he doesn't want to be caught. I think he wants somebody who's worth the chase. And it seems like he's a hoe and he keeps fucking with hoes. He needs somebody above him who's gonna be like, he needs somebody who's gonna make he needs somebody who's gonna make him work for it. He keeps fucking with people who are like, oh my god, you're so cute. Oh my god, you know how to suck your dick. No, you need somebody who's like, no, nigga, suck mine. You know, like someone who's gonna take. He very much needs Christian Grey. Somebody to tie him up in their little bedroom and say, get on your knees.
He might be one of those.
I'm telling you.
I think the catch line is the more they hit on me, the more I begin to question.
Well, that does show what.
But that sounds like an insecurity almost.
It is. He's perpetrating that upon them. He's projecting that on them that they are not attractive enough because he's so hot. Or they have low confidence. No, you have
like
feminine emotional attachment. I mean,
I'm not even gonna go there with him. Yeah. So that I won't address that.
Why say feminine emotional attachment? Is it feminine to have an emotional attachment to somebody? Because
maybe he's thinking like women.
You sound crazy.
well, he's the hot guy, and these are the women, and
Maybe he has his own imagination of what he wants, but
you know how I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry.
So my word on the street is going to be about Chris Brown and Beyonce. It's just about the remix of Beyonce's Jealous song. And apparently he took to his Twitter, let his fans know about it, and shortly after it was taken down. And people are saying that this was due to his problem with Beyonce's husband, and we all know that is due to his interactions with Rihanna. And you know, all I have to say about that is it is crazy that even after all this time, they can't do business together, because at the end of the day, if he makes money off of it, you're making money off of it. So let's just keep it.
All right, so my word on the street is a little Easter recap. These celebs were out and about with the eggs and babies in hands. Let's first start off with Beyonce again, keeping her in the picture. Beyonce posted a picture of painted eggs, looks like Sharpies. I'm not gonna discriminate, hey, they're cute. But she did it with Blue Ivy, so I think that's cute. You know, she's getting older. Next up, we have the Kardashians, specifically Kardashian/Jenner/West clan. Yes, and they went to church for Easter.
What church?
Yeah, in the ground.
The church of the G West.
Okay, I'm just
Yes. I'm not sure, but you know,
They
whatever.
went to church. So.
Hey,
Listen,
praise them.
in the cross.
It's Sunday. And next we have Tamar Braxton, who threw a little Easter party, which Amber Rose attended with Lil Sebastian. And the kicker is she brought Wiz Khalifa with her.
And he seemed happy.
And he seemed happy, imagine that. But I guess he's trying to, you know, maybe not dish out as much monthly if he's there in the picture or whatnot, but I mean... Alright, and we want to also thank you again for watching the Atlanta Tableau. This is our official first show. And you will be able to catch us every Wednesday night. We will have a video up hopefully by 8 to 10 o'clock. We're going to have that specific time hopefully put down sooner than later, but you can always rewatch us on Facebook. Chat with us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. We're going to have cute little videos on Vine coming up soon, a little project of ours, so look forward to that. Y'all got anything else to say to the folks?
I just want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe on YouTube helps us a lot.
Yeah, subscribe.
Right down below.
Right.
And we just want to say thank you for watching, and we are the Atlanta Tableaux. Then we can love.
Scrubbing up the your balls and rim So, you know, not to get too personal, but